I'm going through every single MCU movie and TV show, looking at the characters that are missing from Marvel Snap and proposing some custom cards for them. Kicking straight off with Volstagg. As you can see, I have gone for the comic book artwork. In fact, for most of these, I have gone for the comic book artwork. And arguably, my cards don't look great. Anyway, this is Volstagg. He's a 5/1. You know, Volstagg and the Warriors 4, right? So Volstagg has got the on-reveal ability, fill this location with 1 or 2 cost cards from your hand. So 5/1, super weak sort of base stat line. However, this ability pulls in cards. Volstagg in the comics is basically the name of their group is Volstagg and the Warriors 3. Is it Volstagg and the Warriors 3? Yeah, I think. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. Is it Volstagg and the Warriors 3 or Volstagg and the Warriors 4? Anyway, he's never without his mates, is he? So this card means he's pulling everyone in. So he's almost like a reverse Dr. Octopus, isn't he? Except he's pulling in your cards. Now, 5 energy. Are you really going to get that much value from just filling your location with 1 or 2 cost cards? Who would you want to put in your deck for this? I guess Mojo is an obvious inclusion. Ant-Man would be another good one. But let me know in the comments below if you have got any better ideas. Darcy Lewis. I really like this card. I really like this concept of a custom card, right? 0/2. You can only play this card if you are snapped. You may be wondering, what was I trying to convey with this card? Well, Darcy Lewis, she's cocky. She's cocky, she's a little bit abrasive, she's quite brash, and I wanted to show that somehow through this card. And as soon as I thought snap, it clicked. It literally clicked. That was stupid, but I said it. Yeah, and then you've heard it. So yeah, Darcy Lewis, what do you think of that? I'd be really interested to hear what you think about this one. Is it too overpowered? Because if on turn 1 you pull this and you just have an absolute dynamite turn 1. I mean, imagine pulling this in Yellow Jacket and 0. You could actually play, you could snap, play this, play 0, and then play Yellow Jacket, and you've got what, 7 at a location immediately with essentially no downside. It's an interesting one. Let me know what you think. Dr. Eric Selvig, sorry. So he is an astrologer, or an astrologist, or a scientist. Looks at the stars, knows what's coming, plans things out, maps things out, and he's smart. So I wanted to convey that into the card by making him a 3/3 with the effect on turn 4 you will draw a 4 cost card, on turn 5 you will draw a 5 cost card, etc. Basically, whichever turn you're on, you will, if possible, draw a card from your deck that is equating to the turn number. He maps it out, he plans it out perfectly, and so it basically secures your curve. Now, I posted this on Instagram, and I think someone said that it was an overpowered effect. Is it? Do you agree with that? I think potentially it may be. It gives your deck a lot of consistency, but also on this turn you're not doing anything other than that. So I don't know. What do you think? And then finally, guys, Frigga. Frigga, of course, Thor's mother. She's an illusionist in the MCU films. We see her, in fact, really the primary thing that we see her doing is creating those illusions. And so I made her a 1/2, and when you draw this card, add 2 copies to your hand. So I wanted to think about a similar illusion card, Mysterio, and how I can make Frigga different. And this version just literally adds 2 copies to your hand. So yeah. Good in things like, I guess, certainly zoo decks, of course, anything where you need to fill out boards quickly, or even things like Devil Dinosaur decks where you're filling your hand with stuff. So what do you think? As always, let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.